A reading from the book of Isaiah. Today is December 14th. Our reading from Isaiah is chapter 14. But the Lord will pardon Jacob and will again choose Israel and will settle them on their own soil. And strangers shall join them and shall cleave to the house of Jacob. For peoples shall take them and bring them to their homeland, and the house of Israel shall possess them as slaves and handmaids on the soil of the Lord. They shall be captors of their captors and masters to their taskmasters. And when the Lord has given you rest from your sorrow and trouble, and from the hard service that you were made to serve, you shall recite this song of scorn over the king of Babylon. How is the taskmaster vanished? How is oppression ended? The Lord has broken the staff of the wicked, the rod of the tyrants, that smote peoples in wrath with stroke unceasing, that belabored nations in fury in relentless pursuit. All the earth is calm, untroubled. Loudly it cheers. Even pines rejoice at your fate, and cedars of Lebanon. Now that you have lain down, none shall come up to fell us. Sheol below was astir to greet your coming, rousing for you the shades of all earth's chieftains, raising from their thrones all the kings of nations. All speak up and say to you, so you have been stricken as we were. You have become like us. Your pomp is brought down to Sheol, and the strains of your lutes. Worms are to be your bed, maggots your blanket. How are you fallen from heaven, O shining one, son of dawn? How are you felled to earth, O vanquisher of nations? Once you thought in your heart, I will climb to the sky. Higher than the stars of God I will set my throne. I will sit in the mount of assembly on the summit of Zaphon. I will mount the back of a cloud. I will match the Most High. Instead you are brought down to Sheol, to the bottom of the pit. They who behold you stare. They peer at you closely. Is this the man who shook the earth, who made realms tremble, who made the world like a waste and wrecked its towns, who never released his prisoners to their homes? All the kings of nations were laid, every one in honor, each in his tomb, while you were left lying unburied, like loathsome carrion, like a trampled corpse, in the clothing of slain, gashed by the sword, who sink to the very stones of the pit. You shall not have a burial like them, because you destroyed your country, murdered your people. Let the breed of evildoers nevermore be named. Prepare a slaughtering block for his sons, because of the guilt of their father. Let them not arise to possess the earth. Then the world's face shall be covered with towns. I will rise up against them, declares the Lord of hosts, and will wipe out from Babylon name and remnant, kith and kin, declares the Lord. And I will make it a home of bitterns, pools of water. I will sweep it with a broom of extermination, declares the Lord of hosts. The Lord of hosts has sworn this oath, as I have designed, so shall it happen. What I have planned, that shall come to pass. To break Assyria in my land, to crush him on my mountain, and his yoke shall drop off them, and his burden shall drop from their backs. That is the plan that is planned for all the earth. That is why an arm is poised over all the nations, for the Lord of hosts has planned. Who then can foil it? It is his arm that is poised, and who can stay it? This pronouncement was made in the year that King Ahaz died. Rejoice not, all Philistia, because the staff of him that beat you is broken. For from the stock of a snake there sprouts an asp. A flying seraph branches out from it. The firstborn of the poor shall graze, and the destitute lie down secure. I will kill your stock by famine, and it shall slay the very last of you. Howl, O gate, cry out, O city. Quake, all Philistia. For a stout one is coming from the north, and there is no straggler in his ranks. And what will he answer the messengers of any nation? That Zion has been established by the Lord. In it the needy of his people shall find shelter.